Well, Jesse's been with our gym for close to 10 years now, and he's been the top fighter in the country for the last 3 years in his weight class. So he's definitely earned his spot back in the UFC, and he's going to prove that he's one of the best. He came in on short notice on his first time. I don't think he was really ready for the big show, but he's definitely proven that he is now, and I think he's going to earn his spot as one of the top contenders in the 155 division. Jesse is very strong on the feet. He's a dangerous striker. He's good with his feet, his hands, and his elbows, so I think you're going to see a finish in this fight. I think he's going to really showcase high-level striking. Yeah, Jesse's definitely a finisher. That's one of his major strengths. Is he's going to knock you out. Like he's going for the kill every time, and he's a finisher.
So my strengths are definitely striking, dynamic striking. I do things that most people don't. They haven't seen: angles, head movement, unorthodox, progressive striking. My strength is actually my strength. I'm a lot stronger than most people my size are, and my conditioning and cardio is second to none. I always push it to the envelope. Nobody's ever made me tired. I've always made them tired. And my wrestling and submission defense. When I first got to the UFC, I was kind of that one-dimensional fighter, a striker that couldn't really handle himself on the ground or in the wrestling department. But over the last 5 years, I've definitely developed my skills where now I feel comfortable taking wrestlers and jiu-jitsu guys down, being on top, being on bottom. It doesn't matter to me. I feel like I'm a more complete fighter, and this is why this time around in the UFC will be a lot different. I am ready to rumble, 100%. So I'm fighting a guy named Carlos Diego Ferreira. He's from Texas. He's a Brazilian guy. So it's really weird. The first time I was in the UFC in September, a short notice call against a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Brazilian guy. So now, 5 years later, in Toronto again, I'm fighting short notice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy who's also Brazilian. He's third degree black belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think he's a judo black belt as well. However, he's not the press yourself forward, get you down, grind you out guy like the first guy. He actually likes to put his chin down and swing, which is going to be his downfall. And that's where I feel like I'm going to knock him out. It's just something I feel like I was born to do, right? Everybody feels like they have a passion towards what it is, and I'm very passionate towards fighting. It's just something I've been naturally good at, even before I started training. And like if I were to mess around with guys that did train, I would always get the better of them. So he's like, hey, why not put this to good use and start training and do something with it. If you're good enough to get paid for something, why do it for free, right?